This is Table Talk. My name is Rich Buhler. Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, Rich, this is Brett calling from Colorado.
Hi, Brett.
Hi. I was wondering, is it okay for Christians to date divorcees?
Depends on the status of the person's divorce. If it was a divorce that occurred under biblical terms, then as far as I'm concerned, that's okay. If it is a divorce that did not occur under biblical terms, then it's not, because in God's eyes, that person's still married.
Okay. She had, her husband had stopped having intimate relations with her and was abusive towards the child. Is that a biblical reason, or?
Well, you know what? I hate to make pronouncements just because that's such an important thing. It would be good for you to get together with a couple of pastors and share the details. And I'll be honest with you, based on what you've described, I don't know. Because abusive to the child in what way?
Just emotionally cutting him off and had hit him several times in the facial area.
Yeah.
I don't remember coming across anything like that in the Bible.
No, it's really not there. But like I said, I think you need to get together with a couple of pastors who can hear more of the details, and they can give you hopefully a good-hearted opinion as to whether they would regard this person in God's eyes as being as having a marriage that's been obliterated by all of this, or whether they would be regarded in God's eyes as needing to work admittedly on some very serious problems. See, the problem in our culture, it has become that whenever there's a serious problem, people think that must mean there should be a divorce, when in fact there are whole ranges of serious problems, and I mean serious problems, that need to be worked on within a marriage. The problem is that a lot of folks either want to get a divorce or to fail to deal with it as a serious problem, and so it really is a very difficult situation. But that's my answer. If this is a marriage that is or a divorce that is scripturally sanctioned, then go for it. But if not, then in God's eyes, that person is still married, and there are serious problems in a marriage which do not render it divorceable.
Uh-huh.
So I would get together with a couple of pastors and get some opinions up close.
So it may be not good for me if I followed this relationship through.
Well, I'm not saying that. That's what you need to decide. That's what you need to decide, is whether or not this is a divorce that has occurred with under scriptural guidelines.